They're often seen as the perfect duo, V and Jungkook, soulmates within BTS. But behind their laughter and chemistry, there was a moment when things nearly fell apart. Over something incredibly small. Yes, so trivial, yet enough to bring tension to an entire practice room. According to RM in a BTS documentary, group dynamics aren't always perfect. Even V and Jungkook, the closest of friends, once had a sharp disagreement during choreography practice. A minor argument about position or timing turned emotional under the pressure of exhaustion and perfectionism. What's striking is that the fight wasn't rooted in hatred, it was driven by a shared desire to perform their best. But when two perfectionists clash, even a spark can ignite a fire. That's the reality of working in the intense world of K-pop. That day, the room fell into silence. V, usually expressive, sat quietly in the corner. Jungkook, usually energetic, looked down and fiddled with his water bottle. Not a single word was spoken for nearly 30 minutes. But sometimes, silence is more painful than shouting. But this is where the real lesson begins. When things cooled down, they chose to talk. V spoke first, his voice soft. "I just want us to look great on stage." Jungkook replied, "Me too. Maybe I was too harsh." No formal apology was needed. Those words were enough to melt the ice. Paragraph 6. That moment showed the power of honest communication. V and Jungkook didn't let their egos eclipse their friendship. They didn't avoid conflict, but faced it like two individuals who respected each other deeply. We often think that conflict signals the end of a relationship. But sometimes, resolving a fight with empathy can make a bond stronger. That's what happened with V and Jungkook. Their friendship deepened, not because they never argued, but because they knew how to heal. This moment was never made public. They kept it as part of their journey. But for us watching from afar, it teaches us about emotional maturity, humility, and what it means to grow together under pressure. As fans, we can see their bond isn't fake. They shine on stage, but behind the scenes, they struggle and grow. And growth isn't always graceful. Sometimes it's filled with tears, tension, and long silences. But one thing remains certain. V and Jungkook aren't just friends for the camera. They're brothers who've hurt and healed together. Because real friendship isn't about avoiding fights, it's about knowing how to hold on afterward.